Hello, Honors Chemistry students. This is Mr. Spurk, and this is your Chapter 9, Section 3 notes on naming and writing formulas for molecular compounds, which tends to be everybody's favorite section. So binary molecular compounds, remember that there are no ions in molecular compounds. These are strictly nonmetals. Remember, this is where we have sharing of electrons. So what you're going to do is you're going to name the less electronegative atom first. And remember that fluorine is the most electronegative, so the one that's further away first. And you're going to add prefixes to indicate the number of atoms. And the only rule here is that you're going to omit the prefix mono on the first element. Then you're going to write the first syllable of the second element, then add IDE, sort of like we've been doing with ionic compounds. So let's just get into it. CCl4. So carbon is the least electronegative, so we write carbon. And then we add prefixes. So I should have read through the prefixes. So we have 1 is mono, 2 is di, 3 is tri, 4 is tetra, 5 penta, 6 hexa, 7 hepta, 8 octa, 9 nona, and 10 deca. And most of these should be familiar from geometry. Really, the only one that's different is instead of 4 being quad, it is tetra. So, again, we have 4 chlorines, so we just say tetrachloride, and we change the ending. Let's go to the next one. N2O, we have 2 nitrogens and 1 oxygen, so we have dinitrogen monoxide. Dinitrogen monoxide. Now notice in the previous example, CCl4, we didn't write monocarbon on the first word. That's because we omit mono on the first element. It would just sound weird if we said monocarbon tetrachloride. So we just say carbon tetrachloride, because saying its name implies that there is one of them there. What we see here is SF6, so that's sulfur. Prefix for 6 is hexafluoride. Sulfur hexafluoride. And the last one here, N2S5, that's dinitrogen pentasulfide. Dinitrogen pentasulfide. All right, now let's go in reverse, writing formulas. So the prefixes indicate the subscripts, so the number of elements that are there, or the number of individual atoms for each element. And then we write down the element symbol in the order of the name with the appropriate subscript. So dinitrogen pentoxide, that is 2 nitrogens. Pent means 5. Oxide is O. So N2O5. Carbon monoxide, well, there's no prefix on carbon, so that means 1 carbon. And mono means 1. Oxide is oxygen. Carbon monoxide, CO. Let's look at carbon dioxide. Again, no prefix on carbon, so that just means 1 carbon. Di meaning 2, CO2. Phosphorus trihydride. Again, no prefix on phosphorus, so just 1. Trihydride, that's H, and there are 3 of them. And that's it. As always, all the information on these slides has been acquired and adapted from Pearson Chemistry, 2012 edition of the textbook, the resources CD, and pearsonchem.com. Have a great day.